Hello guys, today is a new day, a new episode of Stoichkov's Expendables. This is the team that we're using for this weekend league that we picked in the last episode, so in case you missed it, a link will be down in the description below. And also, if you're unfamiliar with the rules and concept of the series, they're also written down in the description below, so make sure to give them a quick look. And now, spoiler alert, if you've missed the last episode, on the first 10 games, we started off as 5 wins and 5 losses, which is maybe a bit disappointing, but you know what, we're not here to break records, we're here to use different players to have a good time. And also today, apart from the gameplay, apart from the standard FUT Champs rewards, I've also prepared for you guys the 87 plus World Cup like standard hero or World Cup hero player pick, which we're gonna open alongside the FUT Champs rewards. And now let's just jump on over to some gameplay and hopefully we could turn our luck around and actually finish in a good rank. So let's see, our first opponent of the day. He has the Real Madrid badge but the Barcelona tifo. Okay, so this guy's pretty confused. He does have a decent team though. Emerson may be a bit of a weak link, but let's see how we're gonna do against him. Pass it over to Nketiah. Is he on side? He is. To Torres, and Torres finishes. Okay, so we start off the game in a bad way. He did score with Torres here and he's 1-0 up, but to be honest, I do feel confident against this guy, so let's see whether we could turn this game around. Any other? Over to Torres. Can Bastoni get there? He does, but Torres still manages to get a shot off, even though Bastoni took the first touch, and that's how he scores his second goal. And okay, this game is getting a bit out of reach now. We need to go a bit more offensive to try and turn it around. Stoichkov here is in support. We pass it back to Ivanovic, and Ivanovic scores a goal. Okay, that was, I believe, from kickoff. And just like that, we pull one goal back, so we need a second one to be level. Let's see whether we can get it.
It's so false. It's very bad.
Okay, and Fofana manages to turn on both of our defenders. Okay, you know what? This formation is... I thought that it's going to be for me in attack, and it is, but in defense, without that CDM, I mean, just things like this happen. And basically, whenever he passes, like he does a pass from his midfield to his attack, basically there's nobody there. I have to manually get all my midfielders back, and by that time, he's already through on goal. And I think this is going to be a loss, so if anything doesn't happen in the game, I'm just gonna jump on over to the next one and let's see how we'll do. So guys, we're jumping into the third game of today. Currently we're 0-2 and overall our record is 5-7, which means that most probably this weekend league will be happy to get 9 wins. And looking at this guy's team, this is gonna be another tough game, so let's see whether we can actually turn our luck around here. Stoichkov to Eto'o, Eto'o to Messi, Messi to Foden. Can Foden finish here? Yes, he does. Okay, so finally we take the lead here, 1-0. It feels good to be in the lead, at least for now. Let's see whether we could keep it. Okay, Eto'o here gets in front of Romero, which is not good, and Eto'o finishes, and I believe this is this guy's first shot, and he does manage to equalize here. It's 1-1. I mean, it's kind of becoming funny at this point. I mean, maybe we're not meant to even get 9 wins, but we are going to give it a roll. I think we're better than this guy, it's just that we need to be more clinical with our chances. Tavernier, over to Payet. Payet to Stoichkov. Can Stoichkov finish? No, but Tavernier is there, and Tavernier's on side, and we're 2-1 up. Okay, an unlikely goal here by Tavernier, but we will take it, and now we need just to hold the game off.
A few moments later.
Okay, we shouldn't have tried such a complicated pass in this situation here. Brozovic gets the ball here, but we couldn't retain it. Rivaldo to Eto'o. Good. It wasn't actually Eto'o, it was Okocha who passed it to Eto'o, and he scores to make it 2-2. Okay. Seems like we're not going to have an easy game here. We can't even see out the game where we're in the lead, so let's see whether we could grab a goal here. He's brought on Ginola, I think. Yeah, he's brought on some more icons and heroes. He definitely has the team advantage, but we have Stoichkov here to Declan Rice, and Declan Rice manages to finish. Okay, this game, the goal scorers from us have been highly unlikely. We have Tavernier, Rice, and I believe it was Foden, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, what does matter is we do take the lead here, and hopefully we need to score more goals now in order to make sure that we secure the win. Hey, Romero heads it back. Also Lini with a nice ball here to Ivanisic. Can Ivanisic finish? Yes, he does. Okay, Ivanisic makes it 4-2, which is nice to see. We've been pretty much going at each other. I am on attacking, this guy's on attacking or ultra attacking for sure. But it's a good thing we take a 2-goal lead here. Let's try not to do anything stupid and just get our win. We couldn't get it. Can Firpo tackle him? Okay, Romero should have it here. Paye to Solini, who does have the pace. He is fresh here. I'm gonna pass it to Stoichkov, and now Stoichkov should be able to finish it. And yes, he does. Okay, I think this is pretty much the nail in the coffin. We get back to winning ways, but we're still on a negative record. We're 6 and 7, so let's jump on over to the next game and see whether we could turn our record to a neutral one. So guys, currently we're at 9 wins and 9 losses, which is the exact same situation that we were in the last weekend league. We need 2 wins in a row to get to rank 5, but to be honest, looking at this guy's team, it's going to be quite difficult. His name was also Road to Glory, which means that potentially he will be good, but let's see how we'll perform against him. We're trying to turn here, but he is pressuring us well. We do manage to have the ball here with Eto in a dangerous position to Messi. Okay, Stoichkov manages to finish here. Maybe a bit luckily we got this chance, but at this stage of the weekend league, considering everything, we will absolutely take it, and we're 1-0 up. Atao now. Can we get him? No. Benzema does well. Manages to get past all of our players basically, and well-deserved goal. He did well there with Team of the Year Benzema, and it's 1-1. Okay, Brozovic. Now Benzema manages to retain the ball. Pass it again to Benzema, and okay, that went under. I think Romero raised his leg a bit more. We should have blocked it, but just like that, he does manage to take a 2-goal lead. So here I think we should have been able to block the shot, but anyway, we shouldn't really get him. We shouldn't let him get so close to the goal, especially with these types of players. And we're losing now, 2-1. Benzema, back to Balotelli. Okay, does well there with Balotelli. I expected him to cut it back, and just as we missed quite a lot of our chances, he did manage to score. But okay, we're not gonna give up just yet. We're gonna bring on Ivanisic for Foden, which is the normal sub that we have been doing, since we need more defensive coverage, and obviously Foden cannot provide us that. And we need to get back in this game. Let's see whether we'll be able to do that though. Stoichkov, good pass to Messi. Now we have Brozovic here in attack. Decent move there by Brozovic. We pass it over to Eto, and this time it was an easy go until we get back in this game. 3-2. Okay, Brozovic, Eto to Messi. Messi here is through actually. Can Messi finish? He should be able to, and yes he does. He moved his keeper. I was waiting for that, and we do manage to equalize here, and it's 3-3.
A few moments later.
And he is through. Come on, Firpo. Nope. Is he gonna shoot? Yes, he does. Okay, that's so bad, man. And Cruyff manages to finish, obviously. We did decide not to pull out the keeper, and you know what? This is pretty much now officially game over, so we'll finish the weekend league after we give away our next game and 9 wins and 11 losses. It is a bit unfortunate considering the team that we've had, but you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. We will open now the rewards with the player pick, and hopefully we will be able to pack somebody good. So I'll see you guys then. Okay guys, so I just gave away my last game, and officially we finish in 9 wins and 11 losses. So, which again, considering that we started with 4 wins and 0 losses afterwards in the last 16 games to finish 5 and 11 is a bit bad. And also we did have a good team. To be honest with you, I did have like fun using this team, but it didn't work out overall in terms of results, which is fine, to be honest. If I have to say who is the most disappointed player that I've used, is definitely like World Cup Samuel Eto'o. In this weekend league I've come up against like even the baby version of Eto'o, who did destroy me, but for some reason I couldn't get World Cup Eto'o to work for me. But apart from that, maybe Foden was a bit bad, but he was playing as a CM and that's not his normal role. But anyway, that was about the team. Now let's move on over to the player pick. So first of all, we're gonna open the first 84 plus player pick, and who can we get here? Okay, 2 84s, not the greatest of starts. We will pick here Sane. And again, if If you want me to use any of the players here that we get from the player picks, I want you guys to leave a comment. I check all my comments and will definitely listen to you. Here we'll pick Mancini for the rating, but I can see we can use this guy. He has pretty nice stats as well. He is Georgian if we do end up building a League One side, but for now we'll take Mancini. And let's see the next red pick here. Can we get somebody good? Not really. Again, we get this guy. We're gonna pick Molina for the rating. Potentially we could use McAllister as well. Stats are like decent, nothing too spectacular, but he is a usable player. Okay, so far like rank 6 rewards haven't been the greatest, but now we have the 87 plus Basel World Cup hero. I'm gonna open it right now. Hopefully we can get Ginola. I have a feeling that one of the players will be Ginola, so without further ado, without wasting too much of you guys' time, let's just open it and let's see, can we get somebody good? Okay. This is quite bad. We've used Mascherano and Marquez before. I don't think we ever used Kochler and Cole. But okay, this player pick is potentially one of the worst that I've seen. You know what? We are gonna pick Joe Cole here. I think he is the most usable player. Let me actually quickly double check whether we've used Kochler as well. Okay, so after checking, it turns out that we haven't used Mascherano as well. So the only player that we have used here is Marquez, so considering that, I think I'm gonna take Mascherano here. He does look the most usable, to be honest. He is from the Premier League as well. So I'm gonna take Mascherano since, as you've seen, like having a good defensive mid is quite key here. So those are gonna be like the players from the player picks. Now let's check out the packs. So here are the 3 packs that we have. We have a Premium Team of the Week pack, a 50k pack, and a 100k pack, which, to be honest, considering the player picks as well, it's quite a decent reward for finishing with 9 wins. So as standard, we're gonna start with the Premium Team of the Week pack. So let's see whether we could get somebody usable here. Come on, EA, German, right wing. Who's that? That's Nare. Okay, potentially as a super sub we could use him, but nothing else. We have used Plata as well, so I'm just going to sell him straight away. We can't use him again. And this guy, I doubt we'll use him, but Nare, as a super sub, he does have the 5-star weak foot. He could be quite useful, so I'm gonna keep him for now. And okay, not the greatest reward so far, but we do have 2 packs, so hopefully finally we can pack a FUT Fantasy. So come on, EA, we are opening the 50k pack now. Can we get a FUT Fantasy? No. Okay, so it's a normal gold card. It's Golashi. Okay, we do get an 85 here, Peter Golashi, which he could be our goalkeeper, but I don't think we have lots of Bundesliga players. Godfrey here has a decent card that I believe we haven't used. Okay, some decent players here that we could potentially use. I think, yeah, we have used Enna Valencia before, so we have now the final pack. Let's see whether it could save our weekend league. It is a 100k pack, so can we get some more usable players? Come on, EA. No. Okay, no FUT Fantasy, but we could still get lots of good players. Is that Modric? That is Modric. Okay, so we get 2 88s here, 2 walkouts, Modric and Donnarumma, and Donnarumma will definitely include in the team. Here I can see some players that we haven't used as well. I believe Saint Maximin, Laborde here I believe has a special card, Zaniolo I think has a special card from the Serie A. We have Mancini. Okay, Lucas Moura, McTominay, Malacia. Okay, so we could still build a decent team with all these players. So yeah, as standard, if you want me to use any particular player, you can leave them as a comment below. And if you've enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Stay safe, goodbye.